Well, today, guys, I got something different for you. We're not going to do Cabin Time Oregon. Not today. Today, I got a treat for you guys. I'm going to show you how to make a homemade, home-built front bumper for your 2010 or earlier or later Jeep Wrangler. I'm going to make it from a lamppost out of steel. Stay tuned. Okay, here it is, guys. This is your factory Jeep bumper. What a piece of crap. Plastic. Can you believe that? They put that on a Jeep. Why would they do that? Now, there is a piece of tin that goes from this bolt down to that bolt. It's actually just a piece of tin. One piece comes up here, one piece goes here. The sheet metal. Sheet metal, not steel. Sheet metal. This bumper will not last through an impact. Anything over about 20 miles an hour, it's just going to bend or break and you'll get hurt. So, get rid of that piece of crap. And my homemade bumper is made out of this. This was actually a light pole. Piece of steel. And if you notice, it bevels. It's wider there than here. So when I made this, I had to cut and shape everything to make it square. But it's a pretty thick piece of steel. This is a good 3/16 thickness. I cut off 12 foot and then I chopped it from there. That's heavy metal, people. Heavy metal. Not plastic. Now, why would Jeep put plastic bumpers on a vehicle? I'll tell you why. One, to save money. Two, weight. It's all about weight. Make it light. But they forgot about safety. Number three, the biggie. The number three, middle guy. That's the biggie. Safety. So when you're building your bumper for your Jeep pickup, whatever vehicle you have, my case Jeep, I didn't realize what a piece of crap cheap bumper that was until I took it off. Unbelievable. I'm going to show you my bumper, and maybe I got some pictures to show you as well as I went along the process. Coming back. Okay, and here we have my front bumper. All cut, welded, designed. Everything came from that piece of metal I showed you earlier. I cut and shaped these pieces here. This top piece cut and shaped, and then I just filled it in with other steel. I took, these are probably 3/4 inch steel plates that go back and hook to the frame horns. 4 bolts, there's 2 here and 2 here on both sides. I incorporated the stock fog lights back into the bumper. I took a 4-inch piece of round steel, about 2 inches long, went back deep that away, made tabs to mount my factory fog lights back in. So that way I used all my existing wiring, lights, everything. I had these shackles at home. They came from my dad's farm back in the day. Been laying in my shop for the last 30 years. Paint them orange, put them on my rig. Now this bar here, brush guard, came off of another bumper that I had laying around. It's already got fog mounts or off-road light mounts on it. So I will probably do that someday later, add those lights to it. But let me show you the bumper that I cut up for my brush guard. Okay, that is a pre-runner bumper. We get around here to the front. It has a aluminum shield on it. Came off a Ford Wrangler actually. Something I ended up with, I don't know, 20 years ago, and it's been laying around here. And I thought, you know what? And you can see those clear cut spots there and there. That is where the brush guard was at, and I just chopped it off. And after my bumper was built, I just stuck her on there, welded her on. Done deal. But I tell you what, this is a nice heavy duty front bumper. I love it. I hope I never have to test it. That day may come, maybe not. But at least I know, in my mind and my heart of hearts, that I have a decent bumper on the front of my Jeep. So there you go, in a nutshell. Well, now you know why you see so many Jeeps out here. Modern Jeeps run around with these steel bumpers. Cut. Okay, and now you know why people do this to their Jeeps. Put a real bumper on there. Get rid of that phony factory bumper. Get a real bumper, people. Take a look at your rig. What are you driving? Are you really safe? You think you're safe? Maybe you're not. Maybe you need to take a look at your rig, huh? And if so, hey, an arc welder, a cutting torch, and a grinder. Pretty much done everything I need done here on this job. Pretty simple. I did spend about 2 weeks time working on it, but end result, come out terrific, fits good, and I now have a very workable unit. So, good luck with your project, okay? Cabin time rigging out. Adios, people. I'll see you on the next one. Okay guys, I got a word of caution for you. When you weld, you see this little pink mark right here? My bumper did that. What happened is when I was welding it and it was glowing red hot, I went to flip my bumper over to work on it. Somehow it just barely touched me. And when it did, it fried me good. So I'm a guy with no tattoos, but lots of scars. And this is how I get them. By not wearing protective clothing. Don't wear gloves. My hands are chopped up, got lots of scars, lots of owies on them. That's what happens when you don't wear protective clothing. So let that be a lesson. I made the mistake, and you learned, okay? So you don't get burned when you make your bumper. Be safe, would you?